The power of saying less. There is so much power in saying less. Learn to speak with impact. Have you ever noticed how the most impactful speakers don't overwhelm you with a flood of words? Instead, they captivate you with their clarity, precision, and intention. In a world constantly buzzing with noise, where endless chatter competes for our attention, the true power lies not in saying more but in saying less, and meaning it more. Imagine being able to command attention in a room without raising your voice. Picture inspiring action and leaving a lasting impression, not by speaking for hours, but through just a few carefully chosen, powerful words. What if the secret to connecting deeply with others and making your voice heard wasn't about talking more, but about speaking smarter, with purpose and precision? Welcome to Mind Elevate. Our channel has one core mission, and that is to help you rise to your higher self. We help you elevate your life with our daily dose of mind-uplifting contents and empowering resources. Besides these, we share one special affirmation video in the channel every day to help you deepen your meditation practices and achieve your goals faster. These are not just positive words but life-transforming as you tune your mind in while listening. Stick around because today we're diving into another transformative idea: the power of saying less. Learn how to communicate with impact, confidence, and grace. Get ready to discover a new way to connect, one intentional word at a time. Let's start with the science of silence. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, silence often feels like an oddity. We're surrounded by constant chatter, notifications, and conversations. It seems that speaking quickly and filling every moment with noise is the norm. Yet silence, when used wisely, can become your greatest ally in communication. Psychologically, silence allows both the speaker and the listener to process information deeply. It creates a space where thoughts can settle and emotions can surface, leading to more genuine and meaningful exchanges. Silence fosters reflection, encourages introspection, and heightens focus. Emotionally, silence conveys strength, control, and confidence. A person who can pause before responding gives the impression of being composed and thoughtful. Instead of rushing to fill every gap with sound, you learn to embrace strategic pauses that add weight and gravity to your words. Think about some of the world's greatest leaders and speakers. Martin Luther King Jr., Barack Obama, Maya Angelou, they all knew the power of the pause. Their silences between words made you lean in, listen harder, and anticipate what was coming next. Silence is not emptiness. It's a powerful communicator. It can express empathy, respect, and even assertiveness without a single word being spoken. Moreover, silence allows others to contribute. In conversations, when you create space by pausing, you invite others to share their thoughts, fostering richer, more meaningful dialogue. You also give yourself a precious moment to think carefully, helping you avoid impulsive remarks you might later regret. Mastering the science of silence helps you stay present in every interaction. It teaches you the art of truly listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak, and responding with thoughtfulness and care. When you embrace silence as a communication tool, you'll find that your words carry more meaning. Your presence will become more magnetic. People will be drawn to you, not because you talk the most but because when you do speak it matters. How many realize that less is more? The art of precision. In a world overflowing with information, brevity has become a superpower. The art of precision, communicating effectively with fewer words, is a skill that sets you apart. Too often we fall into the trap of over-explaining, thinking that more words will somehow make our point stronger or clearer. Ironically, the opposite is often true. The more we say, the more our message can become diluted, confused, or lost entirely. Precision is not about saying less just for the sake of it. It's about saying exactly what needs to be said, no more, no less. Learning to communicate concisely requires discipline. It demands that you identify the true heart of your message. What are you really trying to say? What matters most? By cutting away the fluff, you allow the strength of your words to shine through with clarity and force. Imagine editing a great piece of writing. You trim the excess, sharpen the arguments, and polish the language until every sentence has a purpose. The same principle applies to your spoken words. When you speak with precision, people don't have to sift through layers of unnecessary detail to grasp your point. They get it instantly. Your words hit home because they are deliberate, focused, and resonant. Being concise also shows respect for your listeners' time and attention. In a world where everyone is busy and easily distracted, being able to deliver a powerful message quickly is an invaluable asset. Precision makes you sound more authoritative and confident. You don't need to ramble or over-justify. Each word you use earns its place, making your iMessage stronger and your presence more commanding. Remember, it's not about shrinking your voice. It's about making every word count. Hence, take good consideration of the following. Listening to speak better. Effective communication isn't a one-way street, it's a dynamic exchange. And the most powerful speakers understand that communication starts not with speaking, but with listening. True listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It means being fully present and engaged with the person you're communicating with. It means paying attention not just to what they say but how they say it, their tone, their body language, their facial expressions. When you listen actively, you create a safe space where others feel heard and valued. This builds trust, deepens relationships, and sets the stage for more meaningful conversations. Listening also gives you crucial information. You gain insights into the other person's needs, concerns, and emotions. With this understanding, you can tailor your response to resonate more deeply. Think about it. When you really listen, you can address the heart of someone's concerns rather than just scratching the surface. Your words become more relevant, more empathetic, and more powerful. Moreover, active listening slows down the pace of conversation. It gives you time to reflect before speaking. This reduces misunderstandings and helps you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Listening enhances your ability to connect, influence, and inspire. It turns communication into a true dialogue, not just a performance. The better you listen, the better you'll speak. You'll speak from a place of understanding, not just from opinion. The weight of every word. Words are not cheap. Every word you speak carries weight, and being aware of that weight can transform the way you communicate. Words can uplift or destroy, heal or hurt, inspire or discourage. They are powerful tools that must be used with care and intention. Before speaking, ask yourself, what am I truly trying to communicate? Are my words aligned with my values? Will my words build bridges or burn them? Choosing your words deliberately ensures that your communication is clear, honest, and impactful. It's not just about saying something, it's about saying something meaningful. Speaking with fewer, more carefully selected words magnifies their power. When you strip away unnecessary language, you allow your true message to shine, strong, clear, and undeniable. Tone and delivery also play critical roles. A gentle tone can soften even the most direct words. A passionate tone can breathe life into simple statements. Timing, too, is everything. Sometimes when you say something is just as important as what you say. When you master the weight of every word, you don't speak carelessly. You speak purposefully, creating ripples that can influence, inspire, and resonate long after the conversation has ended. Mastering nonverbal communication. While words are powerful, they are only one piece of the communication puzzle. Your body language, facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice often speak louder than your actual words. Mastering nonverbal communication can elevate every interaction, making you more persuasive, relatable, and impactful. Think about posture. Standing tall with shoulders back exudes confidence, while slouching suggests insecurity or disinterest. Open body language invites connection. Closed body language repels it. Eye contact is another vital tool. It builds trust, signals attentiveness, and creates a sense of connection. However, balance is key. Too little eye contact can seem evasive. Too much can feel aggressive. Facial expressions are windows into your emotions. A warm smile can make you approachable. A furrowed brow can communicate concern or confusion. Being mindful of your expressions ensures they align with your message. Gestures to enhance communication. Strategic hand movements can emphasize key points and make your words more memorable. However, excessive or erratic gestures can distract or confuse your audience. Purposeful, measured gestures support your verbal message and add energy to your delivery. Your tone of voice, its pace, volume, and emotion, colors your words. A calm, steady tone suggests confidence. A rushed, high-pitched voice may indicate nervousness. Finally, being attuned to others' nonverbal signals is just as important as managing your own. Observing subtle cues like crossed arms, fidgeting, or changes in expression can give you invaluable insights into how your message is being received, allowing you to adjust accordingly. Nonverbal communication is a language in itself, and mastering it makes you not just a better speaker but a better connector. Influence through curiosity. The ability to influence others doesn't always stem from grand speeches or forceful arguments. Often, it comes from the quiet power of curiosity. Asking thoughtful questions shows genuine interest. It invites others to share their perspectives. It makes them feel valued, respected, and understood. Curiosity builds bridges where opinions might build walls. It fosters connection, mutual respect, and deeper understanding. When you ask, you empower others to open up. You gather insights. You uncover motivations, fears, hopes, and dreams, all things that help you communicate more effectively and influence more meaningfully. Instead of trying to impress others with how much you know, impress them with how much you care about what they have to say. By cultivating genuine curiosity, you shift the focus from yourself to others. You listen more, understand better, and speak with greater impact. Curiosity is not just about gathering information. It's about building relationships. It's about creating a dialogue, not a monologue. When you influence through curiosity, you don't push people toward your ideas. You pull them into a shared space of exploration, where ideas are discovered together. The power of saying less isn't about minimizing your voice. It's about maximizing your impact. Through silence, precision, listening, intentional language, nonverbal mastery, and genuine curiosity, you transform the way you communicate, and by extension the way you connect, influence, and lead. Communication is not about quantity. It's about quality. And when every word, pause, and gesture is intentional, you don't just speak. You leave a lasting impression. And that simply is what is called impact. If the content shared in this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of their power to create their world.